We need to find value in every species, whether they have instrumental value or intrinsic value. We need to respect them. We need to protect them and preserve them. The species have hundreds of values. Some of them I would like to enumerate in this segment. First of all, every species have aesthetic value. Species are beautiful to look at. Look at the parrot, look at the peacock. Look at some of the plants and flowers. They've got aesthetic value. When you are disgusted, when you look at them, you still feel that world is beautiful. The second one is ecological value. Every species have ecological value. Biodiversity is a word we come across very often these days. So this is ecological wealth, biological wealth, natural wealth. So they have value because we can't create them. Nature created us. Besides, they play a role for the common good, for the betterment of the universe. Without them, common good will be at stake. We can't achieve. Nature can't achieve perfection and balance. It is all species together, work together. They create this harmony and balance. The third one is educational value. All of the species are being studied by students at all grade levels because we want to learn about them. And we get master's degree, we get PhD, and we go and work and we earn money. On what? On all this nature, animals and plants. By researching them, we get recognition, we get identification, we get prestige in society. So species have educational value and they have got historical value. We have a historical record of extinction in recent times, the fossil record of past extinctions. Through extinctions, we know how many species existed on planet Earth. In fossils, they are frozen, they are recorded. They are historical, it is not fictional. Don't think dinosaurs were fictional, placoderms fictional, trilobite fictional. No, they are historical. True, they lived millions of years ago, and there are fossils to prove that. So they have historical value. So all species have recreational value. Millions of people enjoy camping, hiking, bird watching, rowing, kayaking, going to zoos, going to national parks, going on safari. So the species have recreational value. You are tired of looking at concrete jungle. That is what Bob Marley wrote in 1970s, I think, or 1960s. He wrote concrete jungle. So we become very artificial. But we need to look at green color. Research shows that green color can play an important role in human psyche. You don't look green color, you're depressed. Concrete jungle can depress you, adds anxiety and stress and tension. Green color suits you. So biodiversity and species, they have recreational value and also they have scientific value. Most of our medicines come from plants and animals. Probably most of our future medicines and cures will be found in biodiversity and in species. They have scientific value. Most of the tablets what we drink for our disease come from nature. Microscopic bacteria, fungi, plants, herbs, spices, minerals, vitamins, all of them come from species. from biodiversity. So they've got scientific value. Plus, they have moral value. Don't we owe to future generations to give them the same opportunities in all the areas listed above? Don't you think they have the right to see them, see the species? So before they go extinct, our future generations want to see them. They want to see some of God's original creation, not human creations like building roads, parking lot, temples, churches. No, our future generation need to see mountains. They have to see deserts. They have to see tropical rainforest, biodiversity. That is what they need. If we have made problems with our earth, isn't it our job to fix them if we can? That is moral issue. We destroyed and we need to restore. We caused hurt and we need to heal. We exploited and we have to renew. So, moral value. So, finding value in all species is very, very important because they are created with value by the Creator. They didn't come by accident. They were intended by the Creator. And He found everything was good, 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 good. If God found good, who are you to tell bad? I am going to destroy you. I am going to annihilate, I want to remove you. No, who are you? God found good. He gave them rights. Every creature has rights. They demand rights. Existence demands rights, isn't it? There is no existence without rights. Even when you buy a cell phone, you get instruction manual this much, a big book. The same way, when the creature is born on planet Earth, you get a big book too. That is God's book, which gives rights, book of rights. Only 3 rights we need to recognize. The right to live, the right to flourish, the right to fulfill their role for the sake of common good of the universe. Only right to live. Every creature. Everybody has space. Planet Earth is big enough to give space to every creature. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Why do you go and impinge in snake space or frog space? Leave them alone. Or elephant space. They need space. Elephant is a big animal. It's like 50 times more than you sometimes. Why don't you understand that? Don't mess with an elephant. So I think every life has a space, has a place. We need to recognize that. Once you recognize value of every species of animal or a plant, then you will respect them. Then you will make space for them. Then not only make space for them, you will preserve them. You will love them. You will cherish them. I think those days are coming. Human species becoming better, better, better. I think those days can be termed as the golden age of humanity. I'm waiting to see it. Bye.